It was so great to see the 2025 Game Awards go back to their roots and reward the players of the games. In other years, maybe it was a bit too many advertisements and we saw some things like that. However, this year they brought the focus back to the players and showed us all the teasers and the big games they have lined up in 2026 and beyond. So in this video, we're going to do a deeper dive into what you need to know, as well as cover some things that you probably missed from the Game Awards themselves. We've got some massive successors to some legendary RPGs, franchise comebacks that fans have been begging for, and a few surprises that nobody saw coming. Whether you caught the show live or you're just trying to catch up on what matters, let's break things down. First, we've got Larian back with Divinity. Now, this trailer was absolutely crazy. Things that you can't even show on YouTube without switching those settings to adult. There was some making some love and burning people alive, all in graphic detail, but it's so cool to see where Divinity is going next. This isn't Original Sin 3, it is a whole new game. They are delivering a massive new RPG, and Divinity will lean more towards an action-oriented gameplay experience. They even hint at this being bigger than Baldur's Gate 3, so that is going to be absolutely huge. Although they don't have a release date for this one, they are actually building something strong that the community wants, and it is going to be epic whenever we see it. As for the next game, we have Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic. What's amazing about this is it isn't just a skin, it isn't just a quick cover game. They're building a massive standalone single player game for this one. We dive deeper into the Old Republic era of Star Wars, and it's great because it has always been a favorite for so many fans. And from a development side, we're also bringing back Casey Hudson, who's been an absolute huge deal with these style of games. He was a key figure at BioWare during their golden age, and we're excited to see what he can do to bring this franchise back to a massive single player game. Next up, Control gets a sequel, and that is Control Resonant, but it wasn't quite what people were expecting. Instead of playing as Jesse Farden again, you'll be controlling the brother Dylan and his perspective this time. Dylan will be dealing with paranormal chaos in Manhattan, and the trailer showed off some of the beautiful artwork style of the game's universe, along with some gameplay bits. It's also worth noting that it isn't officially titled Control 2, so there's a chance we might get proper sequel with Jesse down the line, potentially similar to the releases of the Spider-Man games with Miles Morales before the sequel. But for now, it's great to see the new direction this game is taking. Then coming up next for another massive release, we have the Tomb Raider series, and they're giving us two gifts. First is Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis, and this one is going to be a full remake of the 1996 game, but what they've promised is they don't only want to deliver remakes, they want to come with a brand new game, and we're expected to see that sometime in 2027. This one will be Tomb Raider Catalyst. It'll be an original story and fully original puzzles to solve along your gameplay. They've done something pretty cool here. Instead of just saying wait a couple years, 2-3 years, we'll see what happens, they're giving us a full remake so we can get those nostalgia vibes, but then bringing a brand new title a year later. And this is what gamers live for, because we get a big game like you'd have from Uncharted, but now coming back to that core franchise of Tomb Raider. Then for another major title, we have Resident Evil Requiem, and this one brings back the character Leon. What better for a trailer than seeing Leon back chainsawing those horde of zombies? A lot of people would like to see him as the protagonist. Resident Evil devs mentioned that Leon's character is actually in a tough fit for a traditional horror because he's too experienced and capable to be scared by every little thing, so Requiem is leaning into the action hero side of his personality. We're expecting a really fun but terrifying gameplay experience. Next, we have Phantom Blade Zero, and we're getting a release date. This one is coming on September 9th, 2026. This Kung Fu Punk action game has been on the wish list of many gamers since its initial reveal way back in 2023, and this announcement trailer showed off even more combat styles and massive boss fights. So if this style of fighting game is for you, less than a year and you are back into the action. As for the combat in this one, it looks fast and flashy, and if if you're into challenging action games with some flair to style, this one should definitely be on your list. Another awesome surprise was Megaman is back. This one is called Megaman Dual Override, and the first new mainline Mega Man game since 2018's Mega Man 11. The trailer confirmed it's going to be that classic 2D side-scrolling action platformer, which is exactly what fans of this series want to see. Details are still a little bit light, but the fact that it's coming back is so amazing for the players that like this style of game. The Blue Bomber has been pretty quiet for almost a decade, so we're back with a bang. As for other notable announcements here, we had some great things, so let's rapid fire through these highlights. Diablo 4 is getting its Lord of Hatred expansion on April 28th, so if you've been waiting for more content from Blizzard's action RPG, you're in luck and the wait isn't too long. Total War Warhammer 40k was announced, and it has David Harbour from the Stranger Things letting you know a little bit about it. The next comes Dungeons & Dragons Warlock, which was revealed as a new action RPG with a fixed protagonist set to launch in 2027. Then next, if you're a Yakuza fan of violence, swordplay, and that mobster mentality, you have Gang of Dragon, which is looking to be a really cool and unique title for this year. Then for those Last of Us fans, the creator Bruce Straley has revealed Coven of the Chickenfoot. It's a dark fantasy adventure game with an elderly witch and her companion, and it's confirmed by the new studio Wildflower Games. Then when we're focusing on the award show itself, we have to talk about the Claire Obscure suite. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 had a dominant run at the Game Awards. The game walked away with a massive record-breaking 9 awards, including Game of the Year. Jennifer English took home Best Performance for her role as Mael, and the game also won Best Art Direction, Best Game Direction, Best Narrative, Best RPG, and a few more. The developers even surprise dropped a free DLC update during their Game of the Year acceptance speech.
If you remember, we promised some content a few months ago, so I'm very happy to say that it's releasing now.
Let us know below which game you are looking forward to most, and we will make a deep dive video on it to give you all the details you need to know. But if you are looking for a new game to play, head on over to Funjible Games. We are a web discovery platform with over 600 gaming titles. We also have exclusive interviews from project and game founders, so you can learn a little bit more about their games, breaking news, and so much more. And if you're new here, welcome, hit the like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.